Hey friends, it's Amit with Readings, Reiki, and Wellness at Healing is Limitless. Today's video is a concept I've been trying to put into words for a while. Now, this was a mind-blowing concept for me when I finally made sense of it all, and I'm hoping that it has the same effect on all of you. Many of you, I'm sure, have heard of the veil between worlds, the barrier, the threshold. There's so many names for it. And the other world, or the spirit world, or realm, the astral realm, or plane, the great beyond. The list of names goes on. In simple terms, the veil is considered to be the wall that separates the spirit world from our physical world. Now, as it goes by many names, it's portrayed in so many different ways, especially in TV and movies. Some see it as a very physical barrier, some as energetic, some as purely metaphysical or spiritual. Some see the spiritual world as coinciding with our own, just on a different plane or realm. Others see it 6 inches above us in what's considered heaven. Various portrayals can sometimes make it hard to discern what the truth is. And I quote truth because everyone's truth is their truth. Everyone's truth is different. There's no one way when it comes to the spirit world. Now, these past few years, I've heard that the veil was thinning, and I never understood why. And I didn't realize that there was a direct correlation with this new surge of people coming into their spiritual paths and recognizing their divinity. Now that we've very vaguely defined these concepts, here's that mind-blowing concept. As witches, psychics, and mediums, as spiritual people in general, we have access to that world whenever we want. As a medium and a witch, it's my job to connect that world to our physical world, to bridge the gap or part the veil. Now here's where it gets good. I've realized that as a witch, psychic, medium, spiritual person, I am the veil. We are the veil. I was mind blown when this concept hit me like a bus. I almost couldn't comprehend what the gravity of what it was I just understood. Funny enough, it's not that far-fetched of an idea. Remember how I mentioned TV and movies? This concept has been done before. Spoiler alert. For example, in the show The Vampire Diaries, our main witch, Bonnie, becomes the anchor to the other side in the later seasons. In Charmed, the season 9 comic books, Prue comes back and ends up as the nexus of the all, which kind of serves as the intermediary between all magic. It all gets kind of complicated on TV, but the idea is the same. The reason that we've heard the veil is dropping is because more and more people are coming into their spirituality, and it's making those realms much more accessible. So much more accessible that there really isn't a need for a barrier anymore. We've now evolved enough to start integrating these worlds. They're becoming more and more intertwined every day, and that's thanks to all the work we've done as spirits and as the collective. Now, I was so stunned by this realization that for the next few days, I actually didn't know what to do with myself. I felt scared and nervous because even though I've technically always been this and only just realized, I felt this huge responsibility placed on my shoulders. It was daunting to think of myself and all witches, psychics, mediums as not only intermediaries, but as the border itself. It's a weird concept thinking of yourself as a literal doorway. Now, on the flip side, I also felt incredibly empowered. Again, technically, we've all been this the entire time, but this newfound knowledge made me feel so much more in control of not only my abilities, but of my divine purpose and my place in the world. And some of you watching this now may be feeling some of these emotions, and that's okay. It's a huge pill to swallow, and it definitely needs some time to digest. With this new information, though, I'm hoping this reinforces your faith in your spirituality and reaffirms what you already know to be your truth. We all have a responsibility, we all have an incredible power to come into, and these little bits of knowledge will only propel us all further into our evolution as the divine. Now, I hope this little nugget of information makes a big impact for you guys. And thank you again for allowing me to be a part of your wellness in whatever way, shape, or form that may be. Love and light. Bye, guys.